the stars like she going out of space. Litty again, I gotta be Litty again. Litty again, I gotta be Litty, we Litty again.
It's Nip, Pride Rock.
I'm in Brickell City in the condo. OG Aki in, got my eyes low. Couple bad bitches from Toronto. I just make a call and get it pronto. You don't know about the life, but I know. All these niggas like to talk, but I live it. Nigga, I just bought the mall, you just in it. Hold up, let me make a call, handle business. I keep dripping all this sauce, she might slippin'. I'm just trippy, ayy, getting trippy, ayy. Non-stop, long stop, like I'm Pippi, ayy. In the city, ayy, 150K. I just blew another bag up in Cartier. That's a big amount. Accounting on my line, cause I'm losing count. Dropped another song, brought a bigger house. We just order in, I don't take her out. I don't take her out, we just Uber eat. This a presidential band, this ain't Jubilee. Bitch, I've been the man, fuck what you believe. Oh, you like the spot, I brought two of these. I'm in Brickell City in the condo. OG Aki in, got my eyes low. Couple bad bitches from Toronto. I just make a call and get it pronto. You don't know about the life, but I know. Now they try to copy me. I can feel the jealousy. Yeah, I know they envy me, cause there ain't no stopping me. I just bought the penthouse by the beach. Talk is cheap, except when you talk to me. 80 G's, VVS on my teeth. Money team, I gotta go get the bag. Can I sleep? Cause the paper don't wait up, no. All of these haters know I'm next in line. Gotta get mine. Stay on my grind. Ain't no way that you could take my shine. Made it all the way with no cosign. Always knew I would win, it's my time. I'm in Brickell City in the condo. OG Aki in, got my eyes low. Couple bad bitches from Toronto. I just make a call and get it pronto. You don't know about the life, but I know.
Yeah, you get trippy, ayy. We get trippy, ayy. We get trippy, ayy. All that sauce, yeah, we trippin', ayy. All the sauce, yeah, we trippin', ayy.
Oh my God, you know what the fuck it is, and you know the fucking vibes, man. It's your boy Litty Willie on the Brothers Litty Show. We got motherfucking next in line.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, sorry, like they wasn't paying attention. And if y'all didn't know, we got your boy Buddy in the building.
Buddy, what up, baby?
So before we go anywhere, I gotta shout out Neil. It's a birthday today. If y'all didn't know, 9/20/87. We got a special birthday gift from Neil in the building.
Yeah, had to do that.
You know, so we the Brothers Litty Show, so you know, he had to make sure we get lit. And we're not gonna pop this nowhere crazy because we don't know where it's gonna end up. But you heard the sound, you know what it does, you know what it do. So we gonna pull up tonight. Shout out to Ross with the Bel Air. Nah, go ahead.
That's courtesy. Nah, that's called courtesy right there. You gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody first. It's not mine. It's yours. You know, it's yours. Your birthday.
But you next in line. Don't forget that.
Nah. Next in line means more than what you think it is. It's deeper than that. Trust me. It's deeper than that.
All right. I like that.
It's deeper than that.
It's deeper than that.
But it's more in rap.
Nah, it's actually basically everybody out here is next in line in whatever they have to do in their purpose in life.
You dig me?
You get me?
Dig me?
So it's everybody's next in line. I just put that on my back to carry everybody who's trying to do something positive in their life to elevate themselves.
Smells good.
So that's what next in line means. People don't know that, but I'm telling y'all that tonight, that's what next in line means. Doesn't mean I'm next up. It means all of y'all are next up. You heard me?
Facts.
That's what I represent.
And if y'all didn't know, Neil's name on the show is Mr. Steal Your Show.
I don't steal shows, man.
No, you better take that.
Well, okay, I'll tell you what. I don't steal the show, but I can tell you this. I'm here to serve whatever the show needs. How about that?
It's a fact. All right, so let's go. Since we're talking about facts.
Facts.
Let's jump straight into facts of the week.
Okay.
Since this is a birthday episode and I have one topic that is like 16 topics in one, I'm gonna jump in number one. Fat Joe.
Fat Joe?
Fat Joe was on the internet and he did a radio interview, and he basically said that Latinos, especially Puerto Ricans, that they are the black community. They are part of the black community.
They are. They grew up with them. When you see blacks, you see Puerto Ricans.
Well, he got deeper than that too, because he actually broke down where it came
It's
from.
true though. It's true because my wife is Puerto Rican. She's Puerto Rican and Dominican. You know what I'm saying?
So he broke it down. He was like, basically that all Hispanics came from the Afro heritage of, the African culture, and we broke down. So he said, but there was a lot of people on Twitter mad. There was, as they call the Black Twitter. Black Twitter was like, Fat Joe has no right to say that the Hispanics are black. Like, they need to keep their culture. We need to keep our culture. Whatever.
All jokes aside, this is real serious. Blacks and Latinos. See, the thing about it, we all were black at one point. Right. We were all put in one situation. We all have been, we all have been bound. What I mean by bound, we all have been in a situation where we had masters, right? So Puerto Ricans had masters, blacks had masters. We all were in the same gang.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Gang
and for some brothers and sisters, right, is that the reason why there's a lot of them saying that is because some of them may not even know really the history.
Right.
They don't really know what's
Ignorance.
going on. So it's just, and it's ignorant, but ignorant is saying like you haven't done your history.
Not in a disrespectful
You haven't
way.
done not in a
no.
disrespectful way, but you haven't educated yourself to understand that blacks and Latinos, we go hand in hand.
Right.
If you go to New York and you go into a situation in New York City, you get what I'm saying? Where you find black, you're gonna find Puerto Rican. When you find Puerto Rican, you're gonna find black. We all have been put together. You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
And no disrespect, but the other side of the fence, or the other side of the culture, to call, what I mean? I don't want to say, but I'm just saying, y'all know what I'm talking about. The other folks there, they category us all in one.
Right.
There's no separate, there's no Boricua and then there's black. No, it's all y'all in the same gang.
Y'all
we don't
peoples.
like y'all.
Y'all
You feel me? Y'all all peoples.
Yeah.
So that's my mentality. You get what I'm saying? My mentality is we all peoples. We in this together. I've never been a person that discriminated against no color, no race. I look at you for your character and who you are as a person.
You ain't shit.
That's what I judge you
If
on.
you're not shit, you're not shit.
If you ain't shit, you ain't shit. I don't give a fuck if you fucking Lamborghini. I don't care who you are. If you treat me right, you treat my family right, then that's what it is. Lamborghini is not even a word.
That's a new
But I'm
culture,
just saying
though.
that's some new shit that I came
That's
up
a
with
new
just now. You know what I'm
culture.
saying?
Next in
Shit.
line. Next in
Yeah.
line.
Fuck the peanut butter and jelly. I'm trying to jam. You know what I'm talking about?
Listen to me. So,
Yeah.
since we speaking facts, the
Yeah.
next fact of the week is a lot of people are angry at this guy right now. And if you're listening to the entertainment business, there's somebody that is the most hated person in hip hop right now.
Talk about Tekashi?
6ix9ine.
Yeah, Tekashi is not.
He has snitched on Cardi B, Jim Jones, Trippie Redd, Casanova. He was really robbed. Harv, and he's got more people on the list. I was talking about this the other day on Instagram Live, and I said, he's a snitch, whatever. He did what he did. But I think that the people that put him in that position should have expected it because they knew what they were getting themselves into with him.
Well, I'm gonna add this to that, right? Here's the deal. Anytime, when you kind of been in a situation where, first of all, he didn't really have anybody like far as a father figure, really. You gotta understand where he came from.
Nigga,
right?
Zifio!
It's Stiffio with the Tivio, you know what I mean? So he was trying to, you know what I'm saying? He was trying to fit in.
Right.
He was trying to belong to
100%,
something.
right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people become gang members because they're looking for equality. They're looking for love, They're looking to be embraced by a thing called a sense of family. When in
But
actuality...
when he turned right, what was the problem?
When he turned right is that he woke up from being, in a situation where he's like, whoa, this is really not what I really wanted.
Right.
So by the time he thought he was with it, but it's true. It's true. He felt, I think once he got in the situation, he was like, wait a minute. And he blew up fast too. It was like overnight. That dude, soon he'd be like, Stiffio with the Stiffio. Everybody's like, oh, that dude is hard. Boom, next thing you know, it was like Gummo, then it was that, and it just blew, right?
Listen, it's like skydiving.
Right.
You want a skydive, yo. Everybody's sky's fucking lit. And when you get on the plane, like
you like, whoa, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? You like, what the fuck?
These niggas are really
Is
jumping
this
out of
nigga really
planes?
jumping out of the plane? They're really doing that?
I might die for real.
I might really get fucked up. Yeah, I don't want to fuck with that
This
shit,
shit
man.
work?
What's up with the vest?
The thing is, Neil, I told my brother, because my brother, he don't want me to say it on camera. We're saying it on camera. He was a big 6ix9ine fan when he first
I
came
like
out.
his music.
Okay,
But-
yeah,
but-
yeah.
As
I was on, and now my wife was into that too. She
It was hot,
she
bro.
loved the music, you know what I'm saying? Especially on
But,
Cuda.
Neil,
Cuda.
as-
Cuda, I think Cuda.
Oh,
Cuda, something like that.
hell
Yeah, she loved Cuda. She loved Cuda.
Yeah.
Oh, he said,
And
time out.
I used to dance with her. Love you.
No, he
I lived in
snitched on,
Brooklyn.
he snitched on
all that
Kuda.
shit,
He
yeah.
snitched on Kuda B too. Kuda B.
Yeah, Cuda B.
He
Yeah,
snitched
yeah.
on
I
him.
heard. I don't know about that. I'm not
No,
gonna
he
say.
did. He did. No,
I don't know.
No, it's a
I don't know.
factual.
Oh, okay, fact.
document,
Okay,
yeah.
fact.
But he.
Don't give me the line. I'm
No,
saying.
no,
Don't
no.
give me
It's
the
a
line.
fact. I do my homework.
Hey, I gotta be out here. Don't give me the line.
No,
Man.
I do my homework.
I ain't trying to have no problem. You know what I'm saying?
The thing is,
Moving out
a
here.
year after listening to him, I told my brother, this guy, in 1 year, will literally end up dead or in jail.
Fat Joe told him the same thing.
Dead or in jail.
Fat Joe told him the same thing. Fat Joe sat there and told him in the interview, shout out to Fat Joe, by the way.
Crack!
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Randall Avenue and all that, you know what I'm saying? Castle Hill, you know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Crack!
but like I was
Alright.
saying, you know what I'm saying? So check it. So Fat Joe sat him down in an interview and say, listen, bro, if you don't slow down on what you're doing, you know what I'm saying, you're going to have some problems.
Right.
And those problems is the feds, they going to come get you.
Right.
You out here, you wilding, you're doing way too much. But
On
what it
camera.
was is he had a card, right? It's a thing called a card. That card is like your neighborhood card.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But there's repercussions of that,
Yeah.
of having that.
Every
type of
action has a
situation.
reaction.
It does. And
Every
man, at the
action
end of the
has
day,
a
remember this here? He was an adult though. He wasn't 14.
No.
Get me? So when you're an adult, what happens? You are responsible for what?
Every
Your
action.
own actions.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
He knew what he was getting himself into, and all jokes aside, he knew what he was getting himself into when he he signed up for that job.
Yeah,
He signed up
you
for that.
know, you
Nobody
know.
fought. He signed up to do that.
Okay.
Because
so-
have you heard any of his music before he
Totally
even did that?
Totally
No-
different.
Oh my God, it was night and day.
Totally
He was
different.
calm.
No
Look up
game
his old
relation.
stuff.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
game
no
relation.
game- that's right.
Totally different.
He was way super calm. It was somebody told him to start screaming. He didn't. He wasn't screaming before. That dude was dunked on.
Onyx.
Nah.
Somebody, I don't know who.
Supposedly, the whole story behind that is, I'm not getting too deep into it, but Trippie Redd was the one that gave him his style. He told him to hype
No,
up.
that
when
was
he did a
shot.
song. But beyond that, fuck that nigga.
I don't want to talk deeper
Like, honestly,
because you know
let's
what?
go to the next
Yo,
topic.
niggas hit for ya. There's no more facts of the week.
It's
That
over.
is the fact.
That's a fact.
That is the biggest fact of
Okay.
all weeks. And you know what? At the end of the day,
Don't be that.
what I keep telling people is, no matter what we do, no matter how we act, no matter what we say, the only way to kill a snitch is not to talk about a snitch
There you
anymore.
go. You're giving him life.
But no matter what,
Giving life.
6ix9ine will always be famous because he will always have everybody's name in his mouth.
Yeah, he will.
He's
What it is you gotta understand something. Whether it's good or whether it's bad,
any publicity is good publicity.
any conversational piece about anybody is good.
Yeah.
I don't care if you like, I don't like that name. I don't like him. Yo, but you just
But
talked
you-
about him
but
though.
you worried
You
about
gave
it.
him
It's
life though.
if it's
You
on
gave him
camera,
life.
and if
To
it's
not
on
give
camera,
somebody life is to not say nothing at all about that
fact.
person.
To ask you about him.
Once you give him life saying, no, I don't like what he's doing. Yeah, but you talked about him. It don't matter. I don't care if you say you don't like me. It don't matter. You just breathe some life into me now.
And don't let it
Because
be
now
on-
it's going to conversation.
But don't let it be on camera because it's on camera. It's never gonna go away.
Yeah, but that's fine with that because whatever I say on camera is what it is.
Not, but what I'm trying to say is, it's even better when somebody says they don't like you on camera
Uh-huh.
because that
Oh, it's
footage
staple.
was.
Yeah, it's staple. It's like a staple there, like a clack, clack.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You wrote it on paper. It's down in there, and you stapled it like 20 times. Clack, 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 clack. It's there. It's never leaving. It's
Yeah,
never
that's
leaving.
true.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's
I
true.
get it. I get it.
Next topic.
That's why I love you, though.
It's a fact. It's a fact.
That's
Listen,
why I love
so
you, man.
no more facts of the
Love.
week.
For real, man. I'm real. I'm keeping it real. I love
And-
all of y'all.
No,
It's
that's
just, bro. Appreciate your time and love.
It's all good. I appreciate you even inviting me out here because you ain't have to do that. You could have got somebody else. You know what I'm
That
saying?
kind of music, you got it.
Yo, man, it's a
Yeah,
blessing,
got it,
man.
bro.
Listen, I'm
Them
grateful
shit
and
hot.
thankful for everything that's happened to me right now, and that's where
That's what's up.
you know what I'm saying. Ain't nothing egotistical about me. I love people.
You know the show.
I'm in the business of serving
the show,
people.
you know the show model, right? Ego Free Zone.
Ego Free Zone. I haven't seen that show before.
That's our show.
That's your show?
Yes, Ego Free Zone. That's our model for our show.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's like the show that you had that y'all had a different name before and all that. You changed it.
Yeah.
I hear all about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard about
All
that.
right, so next segment.
Yeah, I've been doing research on y'all. Yeah.
Next segment, we do
Go.
overrated, underrated. So one, we're gonna name an artist, and you're gonna say, excuse me, I'm gonna name two artists, and then you're gonna say overrated, underrated. So you're gonna let us know which one's overrated, which one's underrated.
Go.
So we're gonna jump straight into it. French Montana, Offset.
What?
Yeah. Which one's overrated? Which one's underrated?
What?
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it 1K with you. and this is the reason why I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say right now.
Say it.
French Montana, shout out to French Montana because I fuck with Coke Boys, you know what I'm saying? And they don't know me, but you will soon. But anyway, you know, I fuck with French because I know where French came from.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I know his whole struggle. I know everything about French,
My
right?
heaven.
But I'm just keeping it 1K. Offset, he got skills though. Y'all sleeping on Offset skills.
Offset's my
He
guy.
really do got dope. He got
So
dope lyrics.
Offset is underrated.
Offset's
French
definitely
Montana's
underrated.
overrated.
If the day Offset go on his own, he gonna fly. Trust me. He gonna win. That Ric Flair joint was crazy. French Montana, the only reason why French Montana even doing what he doing right now is because A, he had the, you know what I'm saying, he got the whole Coke Boys thing going. Plus he grind for his shit. You know what I mean? That's why I respect him because he grinded. He went through the whole thing.
The grind is real.
The grind is real with him. It's not
real.
like it's a fake thing. Everything he's been through is real. That's why I respect. You know what I'm saying? Coke Boys and all them. I respect them. So shout out to them and God bless them on everything they doing. Straight up. And straight up the Migos too. What up, y'all?
I think of Migos, and no disrespect because I'm a hip hop connoisseur, but every time I hear the word Migos, all I think of is no.
That's the style.
But that's just what it is. That's how what it is right. It's called a generational thing.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Meaning that if you came from a situation where you've only heard what you've heard before, like hip hop, right? And you've heard hip hop with the clear words, right? So then when you move, the generation moves. Remember,
Right.
generation moves. Everything changes.
Fact.
Nothing stays the same.
Yeah.
No more. No. It doesn't matter if you want it to stay the same. It's not going to do it. Time has to move, right? Like the new Rolls Royce that's out right now. I don't know if y'all seen that, but it's the new shit. It's futuristic. The shit. I got it. I sent it to my wife. Shit is futuristic. You got it, right? That's just crazy. Shit don't even have steering wheel no more. Shit's done. You just sit in the back of that shit and let it go.
I got it.
I'm like, damn, I'm scared to even get that motherfucker. I wouldn't get there. Let that shit drive me nowhere. What the fuck drive me off a cliff by accident? Fuck that shit. But anyway, like I was saying, I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying?
Accept change.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Accept change.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Accept change, and I love what everybody's doing out here. It doesn't matter if you mumbling.
I'm not hating.
No. It's not about a hate thing. It's about accepting change.
I listen to Lil
It's
Uzi,
inevitable
Lil
that's gonna
Uzi
happen.
Vert, I listen to him.
I listen to everybody. Only people I don't listen to, I just don't. It's not my thing. It's heavy metal. Sorry, can't get with it.
I said, that's me
Not
with
heavy metal.
reggaeton and country. Those two.
Really?
Yeah.
Reggaeton.
You don't like reggaeton?
Reggaeton and country is
Reggaeton.
something.
Reggaeton, you Borica. What are you talking about, pa?
And I don't even speak Spanish. So I'm from the Bronx.
Coño, what's going on here, man? Shit, mira pa' allá. Mira pa' allá. What are you
Next
talking
one,
about?
next one, next
Let's
in
move
line.
on from that because I don't want to talk about that.
Next in line, we're not talking about Neil. Overrated, underrated. Gucci Mane, Young Jeezy.
Shit. Shit.
Hey, you from Georgia?
Shit, nigga. I'm with Gucci and Jeezy. But I'm just saying, I love them both. Them
Overrated,
dudes-
underrated.
Yeah,
No, you gotta give me one.
I love them both, man. You know what I'm saying? Gucci, man, he's not
Overrated,
underrated.
underrated.
He's not overrated. He dope.
Which one is overrated? Which one's underrated? Because last time I heard, I was the man in these streets.
Jeezy? You trying to say Jeezy's underrated?
No, Jeezy is
You think he's overrated?
underrated. Underrated as fuck.
You think Jeezy's underrated?
Yes.
I'm being honest with you. I think both of them are dope artists. But if I just had to take a
Your
choice,
choice of music.
if I just had to take a choice, I ain't gonna lie. I like Jeezy too. You know what I'm saying?
Underrated.
So Jeezy's underrated.
Yes,
I think. You know what I'm
it's a fact.
saying?
It's nothing against
I feel-
Gucci.
it ain't nothing against nothing personal against
Jeezy's
Gucci.
underrated.
But I
He's
feel
just
Jeezy.
underrated.
Only reason why
He's
it,
underrated.
what made me feel like why when he did that one when he did that shit called The Realest Shit I Never Wrote.
Yes.
When he did the President's Black shit.
Yes.
That's when I was like,
The whole
yo,
album.
because that whole, not even that song,
Well put
but just that
together.
album was put together.
This ain't
right.
a
It was
rap
put together
song,
nice.
nigga. This is my
My
life.
life, the way he
Oh.
stressed it. Yeah,
The way
he
he
stressed
said
it.
it's a
This is my
fact.
life. Yeah,
Last one, last
he's like,
one,
he's
last
up
one,
there.
last
He's
one,
up
last
there.
one. You ready, ready,
Go,
ready?
go.
Overrated, underrated. 50 Cent, Fat Joe.
That's a hard one, huh?
That's difficult.
That's a hard one.
That's very
Expert
difficult.
level. G-Unit Soldier.
Um,
Overrated, underrated. 50 Cent, Fat Joe. Crap!
50 Cent or Fat Joe, overrated or underrated? I think Fat Joe really, you know what I'm saying, and shout out to both of them, you know what I'm saying, because I ain't own me nothing.
This
no
is all
harm in that.
musical
But
preference.
I
That's all
feel
we're talking about here.
I like Joey and I like 50, right? I
Right.
love everything they did, all their body of work and everything.
Right.
But I feel kind of like Fat Joe was a little underrated, you know what I'm saying?
Still is correct.
Only reason why, because I listen to You Gotta Flow Joe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What you know about
You gotta
that?
flow.
Yeah,
What I know
that-
about
that
what you
big
talking
up
about?
shit.
What you
That
talking
big up
about?
flow
You
shit.
ain't, dude.
Early
Listen, I do my homework just like I did it on you guys. Come
Extra
on,
credit,
man.
extra credit.
Extra credit. Come on, man.
Next in line, next in line.
Next
So
in line.
anyway,
Mhm.
as you see, and you know what? Today I am going to let my brother, because he's not here often, and he's here today. So what we do every Friday, 9:30, the Brothers Litty Show. Subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff on YouTube. But we play this game called House or Premium.
Hell yeah.
So the game, you do your homework, but I'm gonna explain it to you anyway.
Go for it.
The game is, we're gonna differentiate which one's house, which one's premium, or AKA the good and the shit. So we're gonna start off together. Now he's gonna be taking 2 shots, and you're gonna be taking 2 shots. Listen, you're here now. Yes, you are. Shut your fucking mouth. Listen, shut your fucking mouth. You're here today. You haven't been here in 6-7 months.
I drink anything dark.
Shut up. No.
Or you being particular.
Shut. You want me to get violent on this show?
No, I don't.
You haven't been in this.
big
Listen,
little
shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You haven't been here in a long enough time to understand that I've been doing this shit long enough so I don't want to look at this fucking alcohol no more. So now you will be here today, and Neil has never been here. So what? Let me get back to the rules.
Go ahead.
Basically, so this first row is you got to take the shot. He got to take these 2 shots. You got to differentiate which one's the shit and which one's the good. Whoever wins does not have to keep going to the next level. Now, if you both win, you both move to the next level. If you both lose, you go to the next level. If you win, he loses, you go. You're not going nowhere. He goes nowhere. So you start off right now, buddy. Let's go. Neil, let's go.
Who's on?
No.
Hold up, man. Y'all got a crack glass.
Yeah, that's okay. We got insurance for you. Don't worry about it.
I ain't with that crack glass stuff, man. Nah, man. I ain't with that, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
No problem.
Y'all gotta take that black. Y'all gotta take that glass. I don't know. It might be a little piece in there.
You fucking the game up, honestly.
I can't.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You don't got no crack glass no more.
Next time, I'm gonna bring y'all some glasses.
You have no crack glass. Let's go. You have no crack glass. Buddy, let's go.
Bring y'all some glasses back.
Buddy, let's go. Let's go. All right.
Come on, man. Let's do it, man.
3, 2, 1.
What is this?
These 2 right here. So you gotta.
Not my nigga.
Buddy, come on. Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
Do today.
You have to differentiate which one's which.
You gotta say which one's house.
This one doesn't even have a number.
Yeah, it's number 2.
Oh, okay. Just no. Okay, all right.
So you gotta say which one's the good, which one's the bad.
It's not just shots.
It tastes like alcohol. It smells like it.
I mean, it is alcohol.
Yeah, but it smells like rubbing alcohol.
What color alcohol is this?
That's vodka.
What color is that? If you had to call that a color.
It's white.
Really? Okay. Let's go.
Why do people say that?
Keep taking shots. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Which one's which? Oh, you gotta call the numbers, yeah. So this is 1, that's 2. Which one?
2 is some shit. 1 premium.
I lose. I ain't drinking that nigga. You're not gonna have me fucked up for the.
Oh, you have to do this for the show.
Nigga, I physically cannot do it. Like, you're not understanding me.
Wow. So can you take that last one and I'll continue on if you have
You
to?
finish it. It's
All right.
both shit. I don't drink clear. It tastes terrible.
Okay, so Neil,
Yeah,
what was it?
clear,
Neil, what was it? What was it, Neil?
What number you have? Like,
that's
I'll tell you
2.
what I took.
2 was premium, and 1 was on some old bullshit.
Buddy, what do you think? From what you took.
It's not bad.
Okay, so what do you think? If you had to call something.
I didn't even taste the other ones. It's
Guess.
It's on camera. He had already said the first time the right one. Yeah. So by default and by saying it again, you won that round. You lost. No, he said it right the first time. And you asked him again, and he said the wrong one. And it's on camera.
So is it like, so do we both go again?
No.
It's
the
over.
loser goes,
The loser
and if he
goes.
wins, then
All right.
Neil comes back.
Loser goes, whatever.
Yeah, you're gonna do that. You gotta have to step it up.
You
It's
like
your
dark.
birthday.
You say you wanted dark.
It's your birthday.
No, I
It's your birthday.
But you know the liquors.
No, I
already.
don't. No, I failed more than I won in this game. No, for real.
How do you drink the same shit? The number, like, you don't have not at any
No,
point.
they mix it. They mix it.
They mix it. They do a mix up. Okay.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh,
Hold on, guys, because I gotta win for my birthday.
Yeah, you gotta do it for your birthday. Come on, man. You gotta do
All
it.
right.
Damn. Oof. And you ain't got no chaser.
you see them, right? I can just.
But this took a little while, guys. I'm not bragging. Like this took a while
took
for
a
me
while
to
to
get
get like that.
I see that.
Damn. Congratulations.
It looks like you've done that.
I might be wrong, but 2 is good, 1 is shit.
100% right.
All right.
So you gotta go now.
So me, I'm ready.
No, it's both of you.
Oh, it's both of
This
us?
is a tiebreaker now.
Oh, it's a tiebreaker. All right, cool.
With the Vox.
So you gotta do the
No,
box.
that's tequila.
The last one's tequila. Oh my
we
god.
switched everything up.
This is the shit that I hate, bro. I really hate tequila. Like, bro, I hate fucking. No, you don't take this now. We take
He's
this.
like, I got
no,
both.
no, he'll give you advice. He's right. He has to continue working.
Oh yeah. Oh.
And not only that, you know what I'm saying? I took an Uber on purpose.
Yeah.
I could have drove, but I took an Uber.
You know what I drive?
Yeah.
You know what I drive?
What you drive?
Nothing but my girl crazy. Let's go. Oh man, bro,
Alright,
I hate
happy
tequila.
birthday
No,
to you,
yeah,
man.
I hate tequila.
You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
Joy.
Hey, I really hate this, bro. This is the worst part of the.
It's
fucking
all good,
show.
you know what I'm saying? I'll take
It's not. I
CBD,
should
so
take the
good.
tequila then.
Tequila?
Yeah.
Don't give a fuck. I'm not driving, so it's all good.
Wait, Neo, you're
have a
supposed to
next
put the
round,
rum
depending on
down
who
and
wins
you
it. Oh, that's
do
right.
the tequila because you skipped that round.
Because you
No.
won.
Oh,
Because he
alright,
won
so
that
I'm supposed to
round.
do the tequila?
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
But that was in the front of it. But
Yeah,
it's cool.
yeah. He's right, JP. He's right. He has to
Okay.
take the brown.
Yeah, I had to take a break because I took the
Alright.
the clear.
Oh shit! Smells like shit and ass.
You see? Ooh.
Oh, bro, tequila.
Ah.
Why does tequila smell like a foot, bro? Like,
Are you ready? Oh, why did? Oh, well, I don't know. I like to smell it because
well, you go first, bro.
because
You go
sometimes
first.
I used to
They
drink a
all
little bit.
undergo fermentation.
Are they both
Yeah.
rums? Dark
Especially
rums?
tequila.
Fermentation of what? Somebody's
Yeah.
dick
They
hole?
both seem like they're.
Well, that's what it
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
means to ferment.
Go ahead,
Ready?
you go first. No, you go first, Nick. I want to see what you got going.
They got
I want to know if I got to win or not.
What do you mean? You
I
can't.
gotta
You
win
can't.
that.
He can't tell you nothing until you drink.
All right, well, don't say nothing yet. Hold that thought.
Tequila makes me cringe.
That's easy. See, like water.
You could do it, man. It's your
I can see
birthday.
it in your face. That's
It's
like
your birthday. It's your birthday. Come on, don't do that to me.
Don't do
Come
it.
on, don't do that,
Yeah,
man.
you got a cup right
This
there.
is your show. Come on, don't do that now. Don't do that now.
Put the shot down, man.
No, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take
Shot,
You need
shot,
to
shot,
start
shot, shot, shot. Everybody. We'll let you live on
Why are
that.
you water?
Don't do it.
All right.
it.
So
Two is shit. Even if I lose, I don't want to take no more.
all right. So two. You said two is shit, and yeah, I'm waiting on you.
Yeah, two is shit.
Shut, break it down with some Bel Air. Just do that. You'll be good.
Yeah,
Two
that's
is
what I
shit
try
and one
to
is
do.
good.
Watch
Two
it
is
now.
shit is
Try
one
it.
is good.
Two is okay. All right. Well, I got 1 and 2, right? Which is that what we doing, right? Dang, am I fucked up already? No, I ain't fucked up yet. 1 and 2. Okay, so 1 is premium and 2 is bullshit.
On the rum is 2. 2 on the rum is premium, so that one's a no. And what did you get?
What, somebody repeat what I said.
No,
I don't
fuck,
remember.
I didn't hear anything.
I think you said 2 premium, right?
Yeah, 2 is premium.
That's what you said.
So I got it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you got it. Yeah.
So now it's your turn. You got to go to the Fox.
That's cool. I ain't got no problem with that.
Oh man, that's the hardest one to
Yeah,
different.
you,
I love
you
vodka.
came out ready to fucking party.
Yeah, hell yeah,
dog.
y'all came to turn the
He's
fuck up,
They
man.
drink
Fuck.
5 gallons of Pedialyte before you
Tell you
take
something,
some.
yo. You know what?
Ivy
Let me
all
tell you
day,
something.
boy.
I normally drive every fucking where. Like I drive from here to New York if you want me to. That's what I do.
Did it
Right?
twice.
I done
did it twice.
I did it 100 times. My
Yeah.
wife would tell you. I done drove up and down this road like a million times
Shots,
already.
babe, mama.
Right? And I go up to Boston. I drive up there. I drive every fucking where to the point where I was like, you know what, Bob? Tonight, mama, we gonna take us an Uber
But
down here,
tonight,
and
you
we gonna
ain't
turn
driving.
the fuck up. I ain't driving.
I drive
And we going
shit.
to buy it, nigga. Fuck that. We turned it up.
Oh,
we taking an
shit.
Uber to bar to Tuesday, nigga. Fuck that. You getting fucked up tonight,
Yeah,
nigga. I'm about
yeah.
to smack you tonight.
Yeah.
We getting ready to motherfucking turn the fuck up, nigga. If you ain't drink this much tonight, nigga, you gonna drink a lot tonight with me, nigga.
Yeah.
You going down tonight, nigga. You going
Alright,
down, nigga.
alright.
It's your birthday.
Does everybody
nigga.
get an applause for
It's
that?
your
Smart
motherfucking
when you
birthday,
had
nigga.
enough.
You getting
Smart
fucked
when you
up
had
tonight,
enough.
nigga.
Happy fucking birthday,
Happy fucking birthday.
Smile when you have enough.
Smile when you had
You're
Ready
done.
for me?
Yeah. Well, you gotta differentiate. You go, listen.
I gotta differentiate?
Let me explain to you. Vodka. I'm gonna tell you right now. It's the hardest one because I've been playing this game for so long. And the last person I gave hints to, they were like, "No, fuck you. You're lying to me." And when I gave them the hint, they went opposite to what I said, and it was actually right.
Well, first of all, I like Saveca. Let's be clear.
On vodka.
Shit's cheap too.
The one that
But I like that motherfucker.
The one that tastes like it smells like the alcohol you rub on your arm.
Uh-huh.
That's the shitty one.
Okay, got you.
That's a fact. Georgie.
That's not Georgie.
Shit. They smell like the same goddamn thing.
Nah, take a good. Take a.
They don't
here,
smell
with
the
the
same.
chest. Take it with the chest. Yeah.
With the CBD.
Yeah. And another one.
All right, shit. Damn. Yeah, you're right. All right, now I know what the fuck going on. Let's get to
Your
it.
wife is looking at you like, God damn, I gotta
no,
babysit.
no,
this
she
nigga
knows.
today." Might be able to
taste
Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Yo,
Slurp it.
slurp it.
Your palates, your palates.
All the
Wet your
palates.
palates, no homo.
It doesn't matter. I'm
That's
going
how
down
you-
it, man. Listen, man.
But we need you to win.
Okay, good. All right.
Go ahead.
Swig it. That's
Okay.
it.
So 1
I think I know.
is
which
on some
one.
bullshit and 2 is good.
I see it in your
100%. You
face.
got that.
Oh.
I see it in your face when you took
You
that
seen that shit,
shit.
right?
He was
I
kind
was
of
like,
he took it like,
what the fuck?
Shout out to fucking Daniil.
Yup, man, that's what we do, man. And me and my wife, we about to get right tonight.
So we
Right.
jumping right now straight. We
I'm about
jumping.
to flip that. Back it up, rub it down. No, do me, baby. Do me, baby. Let me stop. I'm sorry. This is your show.
I can't drink alcohol because
Damn, I'm starting to sweat in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shit, niggas want to take my life
Yeah.
because it's so
There
hard.
you go.
Ooh,
Alcohol is kicking
yeah.
in.
You
It
ain't
is
fucking my
kicking
wife
in.
because I'm
Kicking
fucking
in.
my wife.
I
And that's
paid for
my
the
shit.
titties.
I paid for the
I paid
titties. Get your own. You heard me? I'm sorry. Let's go.
No, but listen.
So she gonna kill me.
Yeah.
When,
I bet you don't play that shit. You know what I'm saying?
no,
That's the boss right there. You know what I'm saying?
no, I mean when you drink, you gotta eat something that nobody talks about. But
Absolutely. That's different though. That's on a
Next in
different
line, Neil.
Yeah.
Where do you get that name from?
level. Well, Neil, next in line, basically. Me and my wife, we was talking. This was years ago, you know. And she's like, "Babe, you know, you like people, you know, and you fuck with people a lot. Like you get along with people. You outgoing. You know what I'm saying? See, my wife is like bad cop. I'm good cop.
Mm-hmm.
You'll love me all day. Her, she Boricua.
Going to jail.
So, you already know what time it is.
You
You
in
know what I'm
jail.
saying? You don't play no shit with her. You know what I'm saying? Because she'll do anything for you.
Facts.
But motherfucking Puerto Rico, she'll
Anything
stab your ass
to
in the
you.
fucking back if your ass motherfucking fucking play around with them.
That's right.
So I live right by my baby. Fuck that shit. Fuck the peanut butter and jelly. I ain't trying to jam. I'm trying to obey that shit. You know what I'm saying?
The Neil
So-
name.
So the Neil next in line, let's get back to it. The Neil next in line basically is built off of the situation of somebody. A lot of people came to me and it's like, bro, you know what I'm saying? I like what you're doing. It's dope. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, you also like to uplift other people. So, you know, we feel like you the next person to actually lead the situation. Like basically lead people into a better direction than
Right.
what they are right now.
Right.
Because right now the world is going absolutely nuts.
Shit.
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
a fact.
So I feel like I'm that dude now to bring other people and change their whole way of thinking. Like basically, instead of you thinking like I'm gonna kill somebody, shoot them up, and throw them in the trunk, it's more like I want to create a moment where you're just having fun and enjoying your life again. Because what music does to me is, especially with the youth, I'm so about the youth, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I want to change the youth direction and what they feel about music and what they feel about actual artists and who they are after when they're good, when they get off stage.
Hey, young
Because we're
world.
human at the end of the day.
Hey, young
we make
world.
mistakes at the end of the day.
Hey, young world.
and some of us are really not doing what we're saying we're
The
doing.
world
you know what I'm
is
saying?
yours.
So I'm just keeping it 1K. Like at the end of the day, a lot of these people out here, they got families. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
And at the end of the day, we're trying to feed our families, right?
Fact.
So what I'm trying to say is like next in line, like I said again, next in line, it definitely came up from the people. It didn't even have to do with me.
Right.
It came from the people telling me that I should be next in line.
It's a fact.
You know what I mean? So that's why I tell people, you next in line, you next in line, you next in line, you next in line. We all are next in line to do something great in our life. Whether you understand that you don't know, if you don't know your purpose in life yet, it's okay. You're going to figure it out soon what your purpose is. And
And
once
you're
you
gonna be
figure it
next
out,
in line.
and then you're going to be next in line. You get me? So that's what next in line stands
Let's
for.
give a round of
You know what
applause for
I'm
that shit
saying?
right there, man.
That's real talk, man. That's real talk.
I don't even think you should
Nah,
be
that
a
shit.
rapper. You should be an inspirational.
Well, I'm
talker.
doing that as well. I talk to people all the time. I talk to other artists. They actually call me.
Yeah.
They inbox me and DM
Yeah.
me. They're like, bro, how you so like keep the same energy all the time? I'm trying to figure that one out. How you do that? I said, let me tell you something. God first, all right?
There you go.
My family, my
Uh-huh.
wife, and my kids. I love my kids to death. I'm a kid man. The reason why I grew up in a situation where my mother or my father didn't raise me.
All right.
I was raised in the streets, you get me?
Right.
And then my grandmother took over and helped me. But I was a nigga that was like, it was a roll of the dice on how I could have came out.
It's a
I
fact.
could have came out a drug addict. I could have came out shooting niggas. I could have came out
A drug
just
dealer.
fuck a drug dealer. And I'm gonna keep it real. When I was a kid, I looked up the drug dealers.
Of course you did.
I respected the drug dealers more than I respected people who did drugs.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm keeping it
Of
1K.
course.
Like I idolized them niggas because why? They were getting money and they were having clothes and cars and shit that I couldn't afford when I was a kid. So I never looked up to people who did drugs. I only looked up to people who actually motherfucking like was getting cream. No disrespect to the people that do the drugs because who am I to judge you on that? Because
Right.
motherfucker, I drink alcohol. And sometimes if I want to, I hit the goddamn weed too. I don't give a fuck.
Hit the
But at the end of the
gas.
but guess what? At the end of the day, I'm human. I'm not perfect.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to tell you that I'm a perfect human being. I'm trying to tell you that I'm a work in progress,
50
and
Cent
everybody can do something great if they just put their mind to it.
You know what
Straight
50
up.
Cent said, Bruce?
Mhm.
God's favorite has the hardest times.
They do,
Listen
bro.
to me,
We've been
listen to
through
me.
it. You're
So,
right.
born in Harlem,
Born in Harlem,
raised in Georgia,
Mm-hmm.
moved to Hollywood or Fort Lauderdale.
I'm in Fort Lauderdale right now.
Yeah, and
Proud.
my question is,
Mhm.
does the Harlem flavor still stick in you so much? Because you still sound like you're from New
Yeah,
York.
It's there.
Mhm.
You mean what I mean by that is if you were to throw like a fucking instrumental on right now, you're gonna hear Harlem.
Mhm.
You're gonna hear it.
Yeah.
It's in me. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is I'm like a nomad at the
Right,
end of the day
right.
because I've been everywhere.
Right.
Those are just two of my main places that I've been.
Exactly.
But I've been other places
How was
too.
it in Savannah, Georgia?
Savannah, growing up, the crime rate when I was growing up was through the roof. Like they couldn't control the crime rate. Like literally, people were dying like every second. Like the homicide rate one time got to like 110 bodies.
Like Chirac.
Like Chirac at one time,
Right.
Savannah. They were literally like it was so crazy. And the crazy part about it, I was dead in the middle of that. Right, me and a friend of mine, his name is Eric. You know what I'm saying? We were both in the same situation. You know what I'm saying? But through the grace of God, like I said, we was able to come out of all of that situation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we did things and we bettered our lives. And everything.
So,
we cool.
How long have you been recording music and getting the? Because you got your iTunes popping, you got your YouTube popping. How long have you been recording music?
I've been actually doing music for about 18 years, to keep it real with you.
Wow.
A lot of years. Like, cause I was in the Apollo Theater. And,
Really?
Yeah, I was there as a kid. I was 16, and I won first place 3 times with a group. I was in a group called 360.
Wow.
Yeah, I was in a
shit,
group,
that's
and I
what's
won
up.
at the Apollo Theater 3 times. And then after that, I went and appeared on 106 in Park.
Okay.
When it was AJ and Free. And it was Dave Hollister. I don't know if you ever heard of Dave Hollister. He's an R&B singer.
Mhm.
He used to be on the new Motown records in New York City.
Okay.
And he was on the show that day. And what happened was
Wow.
he was promoting his new album called Things in the Game Done Changed. So that album had flopped. He was getting ready to sign me. He was getting ready to like do some things with me, and then that didn't go well for him. So when it didn't go well for him, that closed the door on me.
Right.
So I didn't give up though. Like
Yeah.
I kept going and going, and everybody's like, "How the hell you keep going all them years like that?" Because it's not about money with me. Like money comes, right? But more or less, music saved my life. It kept me out of prison.
Right.
It kept me out of jail. It kept me from running
Bad
up in
times.
somebody's house
Right.
and taking their shit.
Right.
It kept me from a lot of shit that I could have been in, and music saved me. So you understand, music. It's not like music is something I'm just fucking doing because
No.
it's a trend.
No.
Like I need music.
passionate.
It's passionate. And I want everybody to know I'm fucking passionate about this fucking music. This shit is not a game to me. I take that shit personal. Why? Because I got kids and I got a wife and they need to fucking eat.
That's a fact.
You understand what I'm saying? So
you're
that's
in
what I'm about.
You're,
Straight up.
You're in the Harlem
That's me.
Theater. You're in the Apollo Theater. You're doing this for 18 years.
Yeah.
How do you end up in Miami and Industry Nights doing all this right now? Where you're at right now?
How I ended up in Industry Nights is a guy named TJ DJ. Shout out to TJ DJ. He's a staple in the motherfucking game. If you don't know him, Google him. All right.
Shout out to TJ DJ.
Shout out to
Shout out
TJ
to TJ.
DJ. That
Bring him
nigga
up.
dropped so many fucking gems on me in this past three weeks ago, a month ago. I fucked around and I met this guy. Most people take 3 years to meet this guy. I met this guy in a matter of days because I believe in the universe. But anyways, met this guy in a matter of days. His first test to me was like, bro, I'm going to be at 183rd Studio. I'm like, 183rd Studio? What the fuck is that? He was like, it's this club in Miami. So I Googled the club. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I heard that club. I went there one time. All right, cool. He's like, yeah, come to the club. Mind you, it was on I think it was on a Sunday, right? It was on a Sunday, right? And you know what I'm saying? I worked like 4 or 5 jobs and shit.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Are you
damn.
Jamaican?
No, I'm not Jamaican. I'm African American. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, 'cause Jamaicans
But
work
Jamaicans
like
usually
9
work like
jobs.
10
Yeah,
jobs or
yeah,
something like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
9 jobs. You know, shout out to Jamaicans. I love them. You know what I'm saying?
Wow,
And I love them doggone them. Say oxtails. We ain't giving the oxtails. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, back to the story. So basically, the long story short is he was like, yo, I'm in the club working because I'm working with, you know what I'm saying, his artist that he works with. You know what I'm saying? So he's working with the artist. I don't know if y'all know his artist, but you know what I'm saying? He was working with the artist. So he's like, yo, I'm on a job right now. So if you want to come meet me, come inside the club. Mind you, the club is $20 to get in, $20 to even fucking to park your shit. And at that time, I had lost my goddamn debit card. So I'm like, damn, I ain't got no money to get in. I can't even take money out of my fucking shit like that. And he's like, yo, you get in here, make it happen.
Some way how?
Yo, so this is what happened. I had my sis with me. So my sister was like, yo, you better make that shit happen, nigga. I'll wait in the car, nigga, so your ass don't fucking get the car towed. So I was like, all right, bet. So boom, I go up in that joint. He was like, here you go. Because I was like, yo, it's mad packing. I can't move. He's like, yo, come in here. Boom. So I paid it. I was able to get the $20. So I went into the club, went in there to his VIP section, and he fucking knew me. It was weird. It was like, as soon as he see me, he's like, yeah, you. Get over here. Come over here. I was like, oh, this nigga really know me. Oh, shit. Shit is cool. This nigga, he managed B.O.B. Yo, he managed fucking T-Pain when he first started. He know who I was. I'm like, it's a blessing. Let's go. So I get in VIP. It was mad roomy. Wasn't packed in VIP. He's like,
you can move your elbows.
He's like, is it enough room for you? I'm like, yeah, it's good. He's like, cool. You know what I'm saying? He said, next time, don't never hesitate on an opportunity. That was his first gem he gave me. Never hesitate on an opportunity. When an opportunity presents itself, fucking go and do it by any fucking means necessary.
Make it happen.
He put fire up my ass this last fucking couple of months. He's put fire up my ass, and I've been running ever since. That's what made me get out here. Is that dude? Like, I was already in
there.
DJs, man. That boy put fire up my ass. I've been rolling ever since, bro. Swear up. So, yo, he put fire, and the thing was, I already had fire there. But I kind of got stagnant for a second. And then when I met him and he was telling me, he was like, wait a minute, have you performed in Florida yet? He said, I was like, nah, I haven't performed. He said, yeah, you fucking up. He told me just like that. He was like, oh, you crazy. You ain't performed.
24 is talking like he knows
like, yo, like, you ain't even performed yet? Yo, you better get out here and start performing. You bugging. So when he told me that, I said, I ain't bullshitting. I'm getting out here. So I'm like, hey, how y'all doing? I'm Neil, next to line. Hey, who's the DJ? What's his name? Hey, you need something to drink? You thirsty? You want something to eat? You hungry? I got you. I told him. I was like, yo, what's up? You hungry?
Next
to line. That's me. That's how I do it. You know what I'm saying? Right. If you hungry and you starving, I'm trying to get to know you.
Right.
Figure out if you're hungry.
Right.
And if you want something to eat, I motherfucking got you. Yeah. It's not a problem.
I got you.
I'm all about serving people at the end of the day.
Hey, you ain't gonna lie.
I'm in the business of serving people.
Neil ain't never lie. You see,
I'm in the business of serving people. That's my thing. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
and I do it for nothing. It's just the kindness of my heart. It's not because of what's going on. He told me it was his birthday, so automatically in my mind, when you celebrate people's birthday, you be fucking considerate and look out for them and try to do something for you if you can. Because not everybody can afford to do it. You feel me? If you can't, it's understandable. But if you can, motherfucking do it. Because you see people that have a whole bunch of money still won't even look out for the motherfucker who helping them out.
Make that shit happen. That's
like, goddamn, if you got it, get it, man. So don't be stingy with this shit, man. Plenty of money go around. What's up, babe?
You got this track, and I've been rocking with this track. Now,
Which one?
I know.
It's a blessing, yeah.
So when did you record that?
I recorded, I know, about, let's see, was it about a couple of months ago? When did I record I Know, babe? It was like 2 months, 4 months ago? Yeah, I recorded it 4 months ago. It was just sitting.
But were you vibing or was that?
We was in the studio. I go to a studio that's here in Southeast Florida. I don't go to any other studio. No disrespect. Shout out to this studio right here. It's dope. I heard a lot of good things. Mixed Masters is dope. Shout out to Mixed Masters, everything. But I believe in going to places that are like barbershops, right?
Yeah.
So it's all about getting the right barber, right? So you want to go to a place that you're going to know that barber is going to do you the way it needs to be done. Right. You're not going to go around all these different barbers. You're going to find you a good barber and stick with them.
Well, shoot out your
So the place that I went to record at was called Fine Line Recording Studios. It's the same. If the studio's in Hialeah, number one. Number two, the same place where Tory Lanez record. It's the same place where Daddy Yankees recorded. It's the same place that Bad Bunny recorded, and it's the place where YNW Melly recorded, and it's the place where YNW Melly's little brother's recording at now. So the energy there is retarded. So it makes you. As soon as you go in there, it's like I feel something when I go in there. Like the energy is crazy as hell.
So that's why I know it's so lit.
And that's what you do. Wherever that energy at, you stay there.
That's why I know it's lit.
Yeah, that's why I know it's lit. The energy was there.
It was super lit.
It was super lit there.
Miami. So you've been in here for a while. I mean, you're moving around. You're rubbing elbows.
Yeah.
Who in Miami, besides the Neil, got Miami on lock right now? Who do you think?
Who I think right now?
Like, who are you watching to say, yo, besides me, you got that?
We talking about like that's up there already, or they on the come up?
Anybody. Because you know what? I see you respecting a lot of people that are not even on the...
Yeah, like I respect OG BB.
Who you got?
OG BBE, what's his name? I respect him because the night that I seen him that first night, and my wife would tell you, me, I'm a predictor. I predicted Rick Ross's career. No bullshit. I correct because when I first heard Rick Ross
The
shit,
young people say no cap.
no cap. You know what I'm saying? So when I first heard about his career, when I first followed him, I told my wife, I said, listen, you hear this dude right here? This was way back when he first came out. And she's like, he gonna be one here.
And if y'all don't know, Rick Ross been out for a long time.
Yeah, he been out
since
since.
You've been with your wife for a long time.
I've been with my wife for like, it'd be 18 years, February 17th. It'd be 18 years. Yeah. Staying in the gate, no breakups, nothing. Straight up. No hall passes, none of that.
You're a fucking good guy.
Nah, I
Can you
stayed
give
in
me
the
some
gate.
notes after that?
Huh?
You give me some notes.
Yeah, I can give you some
after
notes on what to do. First of all, let them rule that. Let them run that. Yeah. Just pay attention. You understand what I'm saying? Listen to them.
Yeah.
Listen to them more than anything.
Right.
Because the thing about women is they don't like to hear you more. They like to hear themselves. So let them talk and let them get their words out and then follow the directions and you'll be okay. You'll survive.
I have an ego problem.
I'm just keeping. I
got an ego problem.
You got an ego? Well, here's the thing. You're stopping your growth with that person.
Right.
If you don't just kind of lower it just a
Right.
notch, just a notch.
Well,
I'm
the
not
thing
saying
is, I wasn't blessed.
takes time.
I wasn't blessed with height, so the way I compensate myself is. With
Oh, like
my
Mighty
ego.
Mouse. That's what my wife do. Because she's short. She's 4'11".
I'm 5'3".
And the way she compensate that is she's a monster. She's like super tall.
Like so. Yeah.
And she ain't never scared neither. She
Uh-huh.
about that action.
About nothing.
Yeah, she about that. She don't care if you're big or small. She don't care. She's
Deal.
from the Bronx. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, where
from the
where
Bronx,
in the
yo.
Bronx?
I'm from the Tremont section.
Hey, I used to live on 181st and Eastern Parkway.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Tremont's
from
right down the street.
182nd and Adams.
Yeah, she's from Adams.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you see?
you already know.
Yo,
Already know.
the block.
You already know what's up.
before we close out,
Yeah.
I want you to give you got the camera.
Mhm.
You can say and shout out anything. Say whatever you want to say. Shout out whoever you want to shout out. This is your time to do whatever you want to
Yeah,
do and
right.
just
All
say
right.
that shit. Go.
Here's the deal. Shout out to every single artist that's trying to get out the mud because it's not easy to get out of the mud. And it takes hard work, dedication, and consistency, preparation, and goddamn it, be on time. A lot of these artists, no disrespect to the artist, but be on time. Like literally, like a dude told me to meet him somewhere. Like for instance, the other guy I tell y'all about, TJ, whatever. He's like, meet me at this place at 10:30. I was there at 9:30 waiting on this guy.
On time is
On
late.
time
on
is
time
late.
is late.
Yeah,
And early is on
early
time.
is on time. You know, artists has got to take their craft serious, man. I'm telling you, if you really trying to do this shit and you trying to bleed it, yo, be on time for everything. Be beforehand. I was at Bar Island the other night, and I was there before everybody. So shout out to the Brother Litty show. Yeah, I'm kind of fucked up. I'm slurring.
Yeah, go ahead.
Shout out to the Brothers Litty show. Shout out to his brother. You
Shout
know
out
what I'm
to
saying?
Sir.
And I really appreciate y'all having me on this show because you know at the end of the day, I want people to know that I'm a down to earth brother, and to
fact.
know me is to love me,
Fact.
and my energy is always up.
Super high.
And I love everybody, literally. I don't care if you don't even know who the hell I am. I love you,
Yes.
straight up.
I gotta
We
tell
out.
you. I gotta tell you before we close out.
What's that?
You are on a very epic episode because not only is it my birthday, but he's here today and he won't be here again. He won't be here again.
So this is a
So
Don't
we're
say
gonna close.
that. I mean,
We're gonna.
sometime.
No. I mean,
At
damn.
some point,
No,
I'll
he
be
won't be here
back.
again. But we're gonna close this up.
Okay.
It's the Brothers Litty Show every Friday 9:30. We got Real Neil in the building.
Real
Yeah,
I know.
motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
You dig me?
Yeah.
Ow!